Yellow everyone, and welcome back to this week's video. So this week I'm gonna be doing a doll of myself. How not to sound more self-centered than that. And for that, I'm gonna be using this brand new Monster High doll. Before you come at me for customizing a Wednesday doll, in my region, the shelves are full with her. And I took the one that looked the less collectible of the ones I saw. Anyway, there's a lot of reason why I chose to do this doll today, and there's a lot of reason why I chose a brand new doll too. The two main reasons why I did that was, one, I needed a beige doll that would be able to look like me a little bit. I could have used a Ever After High, which would have been okay, but the thing is I tried to look for some in my local thrift store and could not find one for the past 2 months, so I just gave up and used that because there's a lot, like I said, on the shelves. But the main big reason is, like I said, I have a purpose for this video, so I'm gonna be using her a lot for at least the next couple months. And when you thrift something, sometime it's not super well articulated, like the limbs just go like so I don't want that for her. I want her to be able to pose in certain ways, and for that I thought I really needed a brand new doll to be able to really do what I wanted her to do. Anyway, I'm not gonna make you guys wait any longer, so without further ado, let's go to the video. Okay, so like you can see, I've already stripped her out of her old clothes, and I'll start by cutting the hair. That doesn't really take that much time usually, so I'll just skip ahead a little bit. And just before I forget, I'm gonna cut her nail in advance. I do usually have long nails, but not that long. Though just before filming this intro, I went and did my nail for the first time ever, and they're really long, but I love them. They're really cute. They're not practical though, but they're cute. After that was done, I can now remove the factory paint and the hair in one go. And like always, I'll be starting with the hair. For that, I bought a whole bunch of brown and blonde, and I'm just gonna show you the closest color for my hair from the whole bunch. I personally don't know anything about hair color, but if you want to see, that's the two color I took. So for the hair, like when I do my own, I'll start with the blonde. I'll just make sure there's no knot in it and start plucking the hair. My hairstyle is pretty simple. I have half blonde on the bottom and half brown on the top. For me, it was pretty easy to do because I just had to do the same split that I do on my own hair. Though sometimes I do mess my hair up if I waited too long for my reroot. So I need to go to my hairstylist so she can repair the big brown lines that I left in there. I love you and I'm so sorry, Lisa. But good for me, Mini-Me is not going to have that problem. Ever. I'm so jealous. Anyway, so after the hair is done, I can put a fabric tag in the head and put it all the way so I can start with the face. In real life, I don't really put that much makeup, but when I do put this shimmery pink on my eye or this Rare Beauty highlight. I also like to put the lighter color on my inner corner of my eyes and the brightest one everywhere else. I do think it gets a little bit lost on the doll herself, but the thought is there. With that done, I can just move on to the eye shape. I think I have a almond shape eye or close to that. So still in my style, I've tried to bring the essence of the almond, and I think it looks good. I also have a dark green eyes with brown around the ring of the pupil, a little bit like in this picture. It really depends on the days. And after adding the catch light, I did the lips red because I own either that or brown, and I just thought red would look better. I can also add my favorite mole, which I thought made me look like Yasmin when I was a kid, and can now move on to the eyebrow. My mom doesn't like it when I say that, so just for her, I'm gonna be adding eyebrow from now on. But anyway, I finished them off cam because I didn't want to mess them up. Now on to the clothes. I took my favorite kit that I wear right now in all of my stuff, because I do have some stuff that I wear a little bit more than that.
Like this, and this.
But I also wanted something simple, not to overwhelm her too much. So for the first part of the kit, I'm gonna start with the pants, and here's the reference. The only thing I changed from the design is the white stripe. On my pants, I only have one, but I always thought it was dumb, so I added it on both sides.
Hey. Tippele. Tippele. Oh, bye.
Since I have my tablet, I was also able to find a pattern that was super close and fit super well with my reference, and just recreated the best I could. Super tedious, but necessary. I don't want them to start looking like sports pants. I do have to add some pink, so here comes the shirt. Pink is the color I own the most after black, but black is just number one because I own only like black pants. It just makes my life easier to have black pants. I'm sorry if I'm boring. I forgot to take a video, so here is the quick pic I took while I was still working on the hair. The hair can take me like 3 days usually, so sometimes I like to break it up with some sewing. So now you know a small secret. I can now start on the final touches. So the first one is I'm gonna paint the nails red, as it's one of the few colors I own and wear, even though I'm wearing black right now. One of the few things I also always wear and never change are my jewelry. The only thing I'm not gonna add is my necklace because it's a little bit harder to do, but I'll start with my little rings. For that, I just added some trinket that I think look like my rings and added some color after. I also have a lot of piercing on my ears, so this is how they look like. I have a flower, a hoop, a butterfly, a moon with a little star, and a small pearl. The hoop is only on the right side, so I'll add it there. For a Canadian girl, I'm a little bit weird because I do own some shoes and stuff like that, but I'm always in flip-flop until like the first snow falls. After that is just whatever boot I have. Usually it's my pink ones. So I don't think a lot of shoe could characterize me unless it was flip-flop, and there's no real ways to put flip-flop on a doll. But I really love the shoes she came in with, so I think it's a good recall if I just change the color. So I'm just gonna do the yellow to pink and call it a day. And now you think we're done? Well, no. I have some tattoos, so I really want to put them on. I did redo all of them for copyright reason. I just didn't modify the one that the artist took that were my drawing and just stamp it on her. I did do a big mistake and didn't order the right tattoo paper. Like seriously, why does white paper tattoo exist? But anyway, I'll just say that since she's a doll, I don't give her permission to have tattoo yet, so it's sticker, okay? Anyway, so with that, I don't think there's nothing more to add, so let's go to the final shot.